Ethereum. Ethereum having a massive bounce here at this range. Also Bitcoin yesterday, the diamond reversal pattern was a total failure. I saw Carl from the moon, this could have been adjusted to something like this. Very hard, but that's why we did not place a trade yesterday. We did not place a live trade yesterday. I actually have started placing trades right over here. And we did talk about 2,500, 2,400 reversal pattern was being the top. Anyway, let me know in the comment section if you can hear me, you can see me, everything's cool. Let me know, and we're going to go through Ethereum. We're going to go through Bitcoin, some altcoins. The total crypto market cap looking very, very nice here, reversing. Drone Legend, hello Andy. Too early. If ETH went down exactly as predicted. Well, yeah, we were expecting a retracement at some point. Okay, we did see the possibility of Ethereum, you know, going to the upside also. But this is why we did not place any trade yesterday live. I was giving you my opinion that we might go up from here, but I am not going to long. I'm not going to chase the price action. We talk about this a lot of times in here on the live streams and on my videos. We do not want to chase the price action. We want to get into the retracement. Yesterday we were clear about if we do get a chance of getting into $2,500 to $2,400 range, I'll be happy enough. And I've actually placed some long swing orders. I haven't placed too much because I have some buy orders. I do expect some volatility here going to the downside, some wicks or two, you know, and that's why I will be placing some buy orders right over here. I will show you my trade now on Bybit. I entered at about $2,510 approximately. I wish I could have got a little bit lower, but I wasn't in front of the screen. Let me go through the comment section, guys. Game Time says, Vero Video, yes, a decent bounce for BTC, but think maybe down still. Yeah, potentially it could happen. We also see this possible scenario. We are just about getting a bounce here. We've had a couple of wicks right over there on the 1 hourly. If we go to the 15-minute chart, we're going to go through this level over here. We've had a huge amount of buying orders right here. Let me just show you on the chart. This is the 15-minute. So we have a massive wick here on the 15-minute with this volume turning red. So if we go to the 5-minute, there should be some green volume here. Yeah, there is some, but this, let me take a look at the 1-minute chart. Yeah, I mean, well, the correction has been, you know, pretty strong. There has been some volume. Volume is going absolutely flat right now here on the 1-minute chart, also on the 1 hourly chart, I guess. So we are expecting, you know, I think I'm expecting a bounce from here. Another scenario that someone was mentioning in the comment section here, we do clearly have, you know, this cluster of resistance right over there. We do have this major candle on the 1 hourly with this huge amount of volume. So in my opinion, we probably won't go below the $36,800 range. Might be a wick or two, but there is a lot of buying power. We need to see what is going to happen here in the next coming hours, because we do potentially see also here a left shoulder head, and this is going to be potentially a right shoulder, or depending if we're going to have a run up here already in the next coming days and meet the top of the head. But if we do get rejected at this major resistance range, which would be the $40,000, 40,500, it would make sense, UK. This would be a head and shoulder top right over here. We've got a clear neckline around about the 38,500, 38,300. So very tricky. Okay, we do see some fake outs over here on the 1 hourly. We have a wick straight back in, very, very hard at this moment. But if we do form this kind of right shoulder right over there, you know, it can be lower also. Yeah, this might be a shorting opportunity. Anyway, it's too soon because this could go straight to the head, or it could actually drop from here. So yeah. Anyway, Ethereum, I've been placing some long orders on Ethereum. Let me go through the comment section here quickly to see what the community is saying. Hey Andy, all clear here. Great Eddie, thank you for joining to the live stream. The infogram. Hey Andy, how are you? How are everyone? Hit that like button. Yeah, thank you very much. Definitely smash that like button. Guys, you'll be helping me out insanely. Tazo says, hello Andy, would be nice to let us know on Twitter when you are going live. Yes, I will be doing that. I want to try and show you, tell you about at least 30 minutes before I go live. I've only done 15 minutes today. So yeah, I'll try in between 30 minutes and 1 hour and go and say it on Twitter. Thank you for joining the live stream. Tazo, the infogram says, hey, Andy, when are you publishing your charts, trading view charts? I will be doing that, okay? I will go through that. It won't be today, but very, very soon. I will be letting you guys know on the next live stream. Hi, Andy, check Luna. Let's take a look at Luna, okay, here for Alice King. Also, yeah, guys, a lot of the cryptos are just about testing the support, okay, from double bottom. This is Digibyte, okay. This was one of the last cryptos that I talked about in yesterday's live stream. So Digibyte has got almost exactly the same scenario as Ethereum, okay. Kind of an Adam and Eve double bottom. We are currently just about retesting here the resistance as support. If we do get a bounce from here, well, I mean, this is the time where you want to get into some long orders. Okay, I always say get in the retracement. Don't chase the price. Now this could easily break down, but you can have a really nice tight stop loss. Okay. Eventually there might be some volatility, but if you enter a trade right over here, you have your stop loss roundabout over here. We know that the target is well high, so you're risking 1 potentially to gain 2 or 3. All right, so you're risking this range over here to gain 1, 2, potentially 3, 4. Okay, roundabout in between 3 and 4. So this is a 3, 4 return to 1. That's why it's good getting into this retracement. If the stop loss, if we come to the stop loss, well, okay, that's fine. But you're risking 1 to gain 4, or risking 1 to gain 3. I mean, this is the risk management that you want to have for this scenario right over here. Let's take a look at Luna cryptocurrency. Well, this is looking extremely bullish. It is pretty simple for Luna. We did talk about this cryptocurrency a lot before, being very, very legit with support and resistance, and that it was going to be very, very likely. We did see a clear fake out right over there. This was very, very hard. But yeah, as soon, look how fast we went from $7.70 all the way up to about $11, $12 here on Luna. This is what we've done here. We've came out really, really fast. We had a fake out right over there. As soon as we broke this major resistance, we did call for this. We were saying that as soon as we clearly break the $8, $8.50 range, it's going to have a pretty quick leg up. Okay, it might take a couple of days to get all the way up to the below the $12 range, and this is where exactly, as you can see, we have this resistance, we have this support, we have resistance right over here just after the sell-off in May, and this is exactly where we had a stop and a retracement. Okay, so that would have been a beautiful target here. I did not trade this, but yeah, just below the $12 range so that was a really, really good trade over there. And what else? We are breaking the major resistance right now. So what price can we expect here for Luna? There's not a huge amount of volume, but there is enough volume, okay, from the last few weeks. It is more. Okay, we haven't seen this amount of volume since the 3rd of June. So that's about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, we haven't seen this amount of volume, which is where we are currently breaking this major resistance. So yeah, Luna's looking pretty good, eh, guys? Luna, Alice asking for Luna. there is a potential trade here for Luna. You know, we do have some volume. If we have a nice retracement with a lot of volume with a lot of candles and small, very small volume, this is very much likely to have a bounce here to retest the high here to see if it's going to break it. So yeah, this would be a good trade for Luna. Look at this support. Okay, we've broken. This is a pretty clear breakout because we have a pretty strong candle right over there. We've got the resistance here. If we zoom out, okay, we've got the resistance there. We've got support there. We've got resistance there. And this is why I've got this orange box over here. And we are having a clear breakout from this range. So expect this major resistance to hold out support. This is a quick scalp. You could risk this as a quick scalp, okay? Wait till the price to come all the way down to this range and have a tight stop loss, and then you don't want to risk have a stop loss down over here, okay, potentially, or down below this major support. Because if the price does come all the way down, your risk to reward is just, you're losing more, you're risking more than what you're willing to gain. So you have tight stop losses. Sometimes they jump, and yeah, well, this is trading. This is parts. This is like one of my mentors from 2017 on trading was saying, if you have a business, if you have a bar, if you have a restaurant, you have to pay for the Coca-Colas, you need to pay for the food. So these are the expenses to, sell them in the restaurant. You have your waiters that you have to pay, and then eventually you have your profits with your menu, the people coming into the restaurant and you're buying all of this. Well, in trading, it is the same. You need your stop losses is your, the money that you need to pay for. It is for the on the restaurant, for the Coca-Colas, for the for the rest of the food. So this is the same. There are some expenses, and the stop losses are expenses. So let's try and keep stop losses very, very tight if you do have the chance to enter a retracement. So Luna's looking pretty bullish. It is breaking major resistance. I think probably Luna can be hitting all-time high if we have a bullish sentiment with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm just trying to detect here another major resistance, which would be around this range over here. Okay, this is a clear, also not too clear. There's a lot of volatility. A lot of volatility around this range, but you can see here you have several bounces and just a lot of volatility here. Yeah, not too reliable. The $15-16 range should be holding resistance. There's just too much volatility right over here. So yeah, we've broken out the major resistance. This is looking very much so as a trend reversal. Whoever is calling this as a bull trap, bull traps usually be after a cycle in any market, your bull traps come pretty straightforward like this. Okay, you do not have a consolidation and then have the pump and you say, okay, it's a bull trap. No. It usually in a market cycle top, in a market top cycle, you have the massive correction, and then just a few days or maybe a week or two maximum, you do see like the run up as a bull trap. But you don't have a massive consolidation around the same price area and then pump, because this is clearly signing that this is an accumulation event. This is a distribution, a lot of time here, then dump, a lot of time here, and then pump. Usually have a dead cat bounce scenario for a bull trap. Usually, okay? But markets always change. Hello, let me go quickly through the comments. Hello, Andy, please, can you check on Link? I can absolutely check on Link, because Link is, if you're an old subscriber, what is Link? It is 20% of my portfolio. Link is looking great. This pullback, it seems, hasn't affected Link too much. Guys, Link will be going above $100. It will. My opinion. When is your question and my question? Maybe end of the year, maybe sometime in 2022. Chainlink is looking great, guys. We wanted to get above the $20 and we have done. I am extremely bullish on this reversal. We have support there. We had the wick over here, the massive sell-off going up and down, down and up. So we've gone above $21, currently at 23, just above $23. So yeah, this is looking really, really good. It would be nice to get above $24, which is our next major resistance. We've got heavy support of the $24. Okay, we have the sell-off, a lot of volatility, but the $24 is a major range, so it would be nice to break this area. Now we might have a pullback. I think that the $20 should be holding nice as support, because look how it's been support right over there. We broke down below, it held really nicely as resistance. So it's been resistance also here consolidating. This was just a few days back and then finally breaking out, and this has a clear breakout. We've gone from $20 to $24. This was it was last night, I think. Yeah, the 2nd of August at 10 o'clock here, Central European time, hitting the $10 range. So if we retrace, it would make sense, okay, to hold here nicely as support, guys, and then have a retest of the $24. So this maybe is a good trade for Chainlink. Remember, Chainlink can be traded on Bybit. Okay, Bybit has got one of the best bonuses available. It's $1,610 worth of bonuses, all depending on what you're going to deposit. The link is in the pinned comment section or in the description, guys. Be careful with trading. I also have a tutorial of Bybit if you want to check it out. Right, Andy, how many people do you remember from your live supporters? I mean, yeah, probably about 20. If I read through the comment section, about 20 I remember or so. I know you are one of them, the Infogram. Thank you for joining and supporting me. I will be definitely looking at publishing my charts for sure. Saima, hello. BTC Ethereum. Yeah, let's take a look at BTC Ethereum most importantly. Okay, guys, I did place some long orders here on Ethereum. I will be placing a little bit more, and I'm going to have a stop loss around about the $2,200 range. Okay, I think that this the $2,400 should be holding nicely as support. Okay, remember the scenario that we've got over here, the double bottom scenario. Okay, right over here we've had a pretty severe breakout. Okay, there's not a huge amount of volume, but I mean the price action is enough to give me confident that we might be getting a bounce here from the $2,380 to $2,400 area. Okay, in my opinion, I think this should be a good trade. I am willing. I've risked a little bit of my capital right over here. I entered at $2,509. If we come lower, I will be adding to my position eventually. I start with a small position, and while we're going on negative, I add to my position. Okay, this is my game plan. I think 2,400. Eventually, if we go to 2,300, 2,200, my stop loss will be triggered around the $2,200 range approximately. So yeah, this is my strategy for this movement. Will 2,400 hold? It should, guys. It should. This is a basic technical analysis. There's a lot of people looking at this right now. I've seen other YouTubers and some other analysts talking about this double bottom. We have a major resistance right over there at 2,400. So yeah, we just barely touched $2,440 approximately today. And yeah, I started to enter some positions here. I do believe so that we are going to get some type of bounce here. We might see some volatility, but I will be willing to add to my position. I think $2,900 can be reached in the next few days. I'm not going to say when, but a lot of volatility around this range potentially before climbing up to this area. Okay, guys, this is the target. The target is $3,000, but we do have a lot of resistance at 2,900. We might get a massive rejection, and you know the deal. I like to take profits at about 80% of the target, and it does make sense. This would be about 70-80% of the target. Okay, from this range, I've entered a trade here. Stop loss around about this area, so I am risking this to gain this potentially. Okay, that is my game plan. If we hit stop loss, well, then we'll have to look for some other opportunities. Bitcoin, and what else? And Bitcoin, well, we're going to have to see what's going to happen for Bitcoin. It looks like that this is going to hold very, very nicely. This support over here, we're just retesting it right now. Are we creating a kind of this is the 1 hourly chart. Let's go to the 15-minute. And are we creating a kind of ascending broadening wedge, descending broadening wedge, or a descending channel? Let's go to the 1 hourly here for BTC. Yeah, and we just barely got supported from this range. Yeah, I think we might be getting a nice bounce from this range. And this is a channel right over here, so it would make sense from breaking this channel, going to back to the $40,000 area. And this is another scenario that we're looking at. You know, if we do have a bounce from here, and then suddenly, you know, we get massive resistance at $40,000 range and coming back down, we will be creating a head and shoulder, guys. This is going to be looking a little bit bearish. Or depending on the price action, I will be exiting my position on Ethereum or not. But anyway, this is the scenario that we got. Remember, on the 1 hourly, we do have this massive green candle, okay? With this massive volume, I do believe that the price will not go below the $37,000 range. In my opinion, we might see a wick or two. We've just had a wick down below to the $37,700. But yeah, I think this candle over here with this volume is going to hold this range. Should be holding this range. If we take a look at the 4 hourly here for BTC, and we get the Fibonacci extension tool from the low here of the 21st of July, go to the top. We've just hit the 38% levels of the Fibonacci retracement. We could come as low, you know, if we do have a massive like ABC correction retracement, we could come as low as $34,200 area. This would be the golden pocket, easily as a healthy retracement before start pumping again. It is very, very possible. It is very possible. Eventually, if this happens, then Ethereum is going to have a major correction, potentially to $2,000, if that did happen. But we are sticking with this trade. I am sticking with this trade. If we get stopped out, if I get stopped out, well, I mean, I'm not risking my house, so it should be all right. Hey Andy, what's the ticker for BTC dominance on TradingView? Can't seem to get the right one. It's BTC.D. BTC.D for the Bitcoin dominance. BTC.D for the Bitcoin dominance, okay? We haven't had a clear breakout just yet, but it seems like we want to, guys. This might be breaking. It's BTC.D to see the dominance. And we do have an ascending wedge scenario, okay? Pretty clear ascending wedge scenario, if you ask me, okay? We were talking about this could be a fake out, and then we come back in. We want to come below this. You know, on trading patterns, you have higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. This range over here is more higher lows. So this breakout does not confirm it. We want to break below the higher lows over here, and then you can eventually see that you are kind of, you know, having a drop from this range. You want to get below this higher low, which is currently at about 45.8. 45.8% would be nice to come below this range. This would indicate that from this pattern, this breakout is getting confirmed, and we should be hitting the 40% levels for BTC, which can, you know, can bring in about $30-40 billion into the altcoins, and that is quite a bit. We will be seeing some altcoins popping if this happens. Hola Andy, puedes chequear Theta y FTM? Yes, Consuelo. Let's take a look at Theta. What's going on with Theta? Well. This is the daily chart for Theta. Theta looking really good, guys. Theta will do insanely well, okay, in my opinion. Theta is one of my favorite projects, even though I do not hold any I do not hold any Theta, guys, but I do know it is going to do very well. I just you can't have every token. I have 8 cryptocurrencies, and I don't want to have 20, because the good ones are going to perform good anyway. Some will do better than others. Theta is one of them that I was checking out when it was valued at 15 cents, and I just didn't buy any because I had a bunch of VeChain, I had some Chainlink, I had some. You cannot have everything, can you? So, but Theta will do well. Decentralized live streaming and decentralized everything is the future. We are potentially forming like a descending wedge. Okay, we have been trying to get above here on the daily chart this major resistance, but if we take a look at the 4 hourly, a lot of fakey out here movements. Let me just get some stuff here out of the way. None of this, none of this, none of this. Yeah, this low over here got below this low. Okay, so you can potentially discuss that this, you know, is creating lower lows, okay, and lower highs, creating like a descending wedge. Okay, not a descending triangle in my opinion. A lot of fake outs, so we do have a fake out area here on Theta, which we are going to create. All right. We got the resistance on the daily, and we got a fake out resistance here also. As soon as we get above this fake out resistance, as you can see here, then this is going to be looking very bullish. We got fake out right over here, fake out right over here. Well, not fake out here, because this was the second peak, and this is what created the trend line. But we did have 2 fake outs, one over there and one over here. So we've got 2 resistance, and the top resistance is the fake out one. So we can get above this range, but we want to get above the second resistance. If this were to be a huge descending wedge, then yeah, the target is all the way up here, and Theta will be coming to all-time highs. But we just don't know when. It might be a month, it might be next year, but yeah, we still need to get above this major resistance point, which is the $6.30 range. A lot of support here. You know, there's a lot of volatility. It's very hard here on the chart to check it out, but you can clearly see that the $6.30 range has been a major support there. We just have a lot of volatility here and straight back up. We got supported there. All of this is support. We came below, and we are struggling to get above this range. But as soon as we get a nice breakout, especially from the resistance here if we do manage to break here successfully, it is going to be looking very, very bullish. We might be seeing an inverse head and shoulder scenario here also. Okay. This is the 4-hourly chart. Let me zoom out here a little bit on the 4-hourly. And this is what we got, guys. Let me just get this another color so you can clearly see it. All right, we can see a neckline here. Okay, we are creating lower highs consistently right over there on the 4-hourly chart, and you know, this could potentially be left shoulder. We have the drop being the head, and now we are creating the right shoulder. Okay, so that's the left shoulder, head, right shoulder here forming right now. If we do have a clear breakout from this trend line over here, this white fakey out trend line right over there, we want to see a nice breakout from there. Be careful, because we might break out and get a nice decent retracement from here, retesting, you know, the neckline, retesting the resistance from this downtrend. And I would be looking to enter some long orders here for Theta potentially. The measured move from this would be, you know, depending on where we're going to break out, but this could take the price of Theta above the $8.50, depending on when we're going to break out in the next coming days. So if we do have another retracement, calm down, it will be looking fine. This is very much looking like it wants to pop to the upside, in my opinion. Bearish case scenario would be coming all the way down, getting resistance from this major downtrend. Okay. Bearish case scenario would be getting resistance and coming all the way back down to retest the $3.60, which would be the lower part here of you know, this bottom that we've created. That would be the bearish case scenario for Theta. Let's take a look at FTM. Fantom, a very bullish project also. Right. The good thing about Fantom is that, sorry guys, I'll be going super quick here because I do want to go through the comment section quickly. Long or short, I am long now on Ethereum, and I will be adding some more into my position if we do drop to the $2,400. Right, Fantom, what we got for Fantom? We've broken this major lower high resistance over here. Has this also been a kind of descending wedge? Very hard to say, very hard to say. It could have been kind of a descending wedge. And we have broken out. Yeah, this for Fantom, this does look like that we are going to start pumping. Okay, we've got another scenario right over here for Fantom. If we clearly break this fake out range over here, which is at 0.027 cents approximately, depending on what's going to happen in the next coming days, we might be forming an inverse head and shoulder here also, right over there. Okay, all depending, you know, this might be a very small shoulder. Okay, they don't have to be exactly the same. This might be a little bit choppy here. We might be coming up from here and it'll be a very tiny small shoulder. Okay, I have seen this before. The shoulders don't need to be exactly the same. We do not need to come all the way back down to the 20 cents to this to be an exact head and shoulder. This can come as low as 22 cents, 23 cents, and still be a right shoulder. What we can clearly see is that we do have a clear neckline here at about 27 cents. We had this support over there. We had this fake out straight back in. Resistance. Now, this next attempt will be creating a kind of inverse head and shoulder scenario. As soon as we break 27 cents here, clearly going to the 30 cents range, then I would be pretty confident on this potential trade here for Fantom. This should take the price of Fantom almost to the 38 cents. would be the top here from like this potential inverse head and shoulder scenario. It is also broken out from this descending wedge. So yeah, it is looking bullish. Prepare for some retracements in the short term, but I do believe so. We're going to have a run up. This is reversing. This is very much reversing. Okay, so expect potentially retracement and then back up, maybe up from here. But this is very much looking like the scenario. I mean, the ultimate bearish scenario would be breaking the 19 cents. And then, yeah, it won't be looking too good. But looking at the probabilities of the chart, it is, 70% more probable that this will be having a retracement and up or going up from here, then breaking down, okay? So we got 30% chance that this is going to happen and 70% chance that this other scenario will happen by looking at this chart. Hello, Andy says Salish. Hello, how are you doing? Hola. Are you more of a micro trader? Micro trader than a swing trader? Well, I do a little bit of both, really. I use Bybit for swing trading. I use PrimeXbt for day trading. Okay. Check out PrimeXbt, guys. I have a full tutorial in the description of PrimeXbt, and you get the best bonus available, in my opinion, for these day trading platforms. You get 50% added to your deposit by using my link in the description and Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code. The good thing about PrimeXbt is that you can use you can use Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you can trade more than 50 assets. You got gold, you got oil, and you when you gain your trades, you gain in BTC or Ethereum. So if you want to accumulate Bitcoin and you do know how to trade your experience, it is an absolutely great place to trade oil, or to trade Forex, or to trade the traditional stocks. You got Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500. If you're good trading those markets, you can trade it with BTC. There are absolutely no scam wicks, okay? It is super legit. The chart is the actual chart. And on crypto, you have Ethereum, you have Litecoin, you have BTC. Okay, guys, remember, link in the description for PrimeXbt. You have the best bonus available. Ethereum pumping right over here. I was hoping to have a little bit of more of a dip, but I might be adding to my positions right over here, guys. I believe so. Ethereum, remember, the pattern that we are looking for from this double bottom is the $2,900 area. $2,900 area. I'll be taking most of my profits, if not all, here on Bybit. I'm going to try and add to my position as soon as we break some major levels. Hey Andy, and over Telegram as well, please. Yeah. Also, I'll have to do a Bitcoin Census Telegram group for sure. Hello Andy, says Simon. Hello. Nathan, what do you think of the possibility of a reverse head and shoulder on BTC daily? Of a reverse head and shoulder? Yeah. This is a scenario that we've been potentially looking at also. But it does look like we are defending very well this range, which is the $38,200 approximately. We might get a run up or back again to the $40,000. If we create this is going to be looking pretty bearish. It will be looking pretty bearish. If this scenario plays out, yeah, we could come as low as $34,200. And this is actually the golden pocket of the Fibonacci retracement. So yeah, that would be actually looking really good. Golden pocket of the Fibonacci retracement from this 21st of July pump all the way to the $42,000 range. If we do form a head and shoulder here and break the neckline, yeah, we could easily come all the way down to $34,200 range, $34,500 to be conservative. If we do break this neckline clearly after forming a potential right shoulder here. We could break this range now and still come to this area. but it would be nice to see an attempt here and then back down. And then if we break this clearly support, then yeah, which is currently at the $38,000 range, it would be looking pretty good for a trade. Okay. Good evening, Andy says, hi Ran, hello, how are you doing? If we go down in Ethereum, we will be going. Where we'll be going? Okay, Sima, you're doing trading courses for beginners. You're doing trading courses for beginners? No, but I just explained, I don't do any courses. I might be getting some videos out on YouTube. No courses just yet, just free information. What I like to explain sometimes the patterns, support and resistance areas, why we could be going to some areas. If we go down for BTC, well, we could go down as low as 34,200. If we do create the head and shoulders, or even if we don't, it is the golden pocket from this massive pump from here. So coming a little bit lower would be perfectly fine, okay? Don't get extremely scared if we do have a pullback to the 34k levels. AD ads on fire. ADA on fire. Let's take a look at ADA, because ADA is not going to be on fire until we break $1.55. Okay, $1.35. We were well far away. The thing for ADA here, we've been talking about this resistance. Okay, it is the strongest support and resistance for ADA. $1.50, $1.55 range. Okay, it took a few weeks here to break this resistance. Eventually we got supported, then we had the massive craziness sell-off where people did not know where the market was going to go. A lot of volatility, but then you can clearly see that this range does have memory. We do get some kind of support around the $1.50 range. We exactly hit $1.50 right over there. So it is a clear range that we need to break to the upside, okay? I'm not going to get extremely bullish on ADA until we break $1.55. Now, if we do break $1.55, what scenario do we have? We have resistance over there. You know, we can clearly see that this is also a double bottom scenario. But we still have to have another leg up to $1.45, $1.50 and break it. If we have a nice clear breakout from this range, then yeah, the double bottom target from the breakout should take us to the $1.9088. This would be the bullish case scenario. We're still far away from resistance. We do not know if this is going to happen. We might get rejected from here. Bearish case scenario would be coming all the way back down to the $1, where we've retested here so many times. We've retested the $1, but it is successfully holding as support. A lot of investors don't want the ADA price to go below $1. So it's just holding here very, very nicely. Are going to the moon? Is there a bullish divergence? BTC 1 hourly. Let's take a look at the BTC 1 hourly. Is there any bullish divergence? Yes, there is. Yes, there is, sir. You are very good. Very good, Tazos. We have the price action creating lower lows. I sometimes forget looking at the divergence, and the RSI making higher lows over here. This is very, very probable that it is going to go sideways or to the upside. Okay, taking a look at the 4 hourly. At the 1 hourly chart, sorry. Let's check out, because we also having some massive hidden bullish divergence. We have the RSI creating lower lows right over there. And guess what? Guess what? We have this low over here. Let me just zoom in on the chart so we can take a clear look. We have this low there. Okay. Right over there, which is this one on the RSI. and we have, yeah, we have even this one or this one. You can choose whichever you want. But this is a hidden bullish divergence, meaning that the trend is going up. So, and the RSI on the 1 hourly is getting to oversold territory, and we're still, you know, the lows here aren't going below the other higher lows, which would be this one in this case. This means that the trend is very likely to continue. So guys, we want to get into retracements. If you are extremely bullish on this, you could potentially, you know, start getting some orders in my opinion. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do, but you don't want to get, you know, at the very end here of the absolutely madness when you have bearish signs. You want to wait for a cool off and start entering some positions. If you come lower, you can add to your position. Whoops. Hidden bullish divergence means that the trend is very, very likely to continue. Let me show you right over here. With the hidden bullish divergence. Right over here, okay? Look at the bullish here, bullish hidden divergence. We got the RSI creating lower lows. We have the price action creating higher lows. Okay, so this price action is creating higher lows on the 1 hourly, higher lows, RSI lower lows. The trend is up, so the trend is very likely to change. And now we're having these small bullish divergences on the 1 hourly, which is giving us a little bit more confidence. Eventually, 4 hourly is better. 4 hourly is better. Yeah, no signs of any type of divergence, just these bearish ones on the 4 hourly, which are already playing out. We're having the correction, absolutely fine, ready for a potential reversal. S&P Dow Jones moving down, DXY on the rise. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. Well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly. This is the S&P 500, currently getting a massive bounce, so not looking too bad. Yeah, this is looking okay, all right. S&P 500 looks absolutely fine. It is actually getting a massive bounce with volume. But let's take a look at the 1 minute here on the S&P 500. Okay, massive bounce, and now because the data on TradingView has a few minutes, it's lagging a few minutes. Obviously, they're not going to give you the full data on TradingView. You need to pay for that data. This has a 10-minute. It lags 10 minutes. As you can see, you do have the full data here on PrimeXbt. But we might be having a leg down here on the S&P 500. Well, we actually had a leg down already. Let's take a look at the DXY, and I'll be going through the comment section straight away. What is happening with the DXY? Because yeah, DXY might be pumping for the next coming days, but we haven't reached our target yet. Our target is 91.4, 91.5 on the DXY. We got this ascending wedge. We had the bearish divergence. So yeah, this has still got room for another leg down. Easy another leg down here in the next coming days or weeks. So yeah, this is going to be potentially the correlation. I also made a video here. Look when the DXY went down from the 21st of July, DXY started to go down. Okay, this is the daily chart. DXY started to go down on the 21st of July. Guess when BTC started pumping? Right over there at $29,300 range. On the 21st of July, BTC started pumping. So whoever says that there's no correlation in between the DXY and Bitcoin is, yeah, I can show you dozens of examples of correlation, of DXY and Bitcoin. When DXY goes down, Bitcoin goes up. When the DXY goes up, Bitcoin goes down. There's massive correlation. So the 21st of July was right over here. This is when we bottomed. Massive pump last couple of weeks. DXY 21st of July, massive dump over here. So yeah, we might see the price of BTC having some major correction. Eventually the DXY can go up and BTC can go up also. This is not always that happens, so this is something also to pay attention. Right, let me go quickly through the comment section. So can you look at the BTC dominance chart? Thanks. Yes, I've taken a look at BTC dominance. Let's have a quick look. This is the scenario that we're looking at here, guys. Bitcoin dominance breaking out here from the major support. This is going to be good for altcoins. Maybe, the target from this ascending wedge. This is not a confirmed breakout. We said that we want to get below this in particular higher low. As soon as we get below the 45.8% on the Bitcoin dominance, then this is going to confirm very likely that we are going to hit the 40% range on the Bitcoin dominance. Now this breakout over here is like 60% chances that we are going to come down here. Now there's a 40% chance that we might get a rejection and come back up. So there's a lot of percentage. As soon as we break these higher lows, then the percentage goes up. Okay, then you've got 70% chances of this actually meeting the target every time you break some different levels on a pattern to confirm the breakout. The percentage of it going to this levels, to the actual levels that it needs to go, goes higher eventually. ADA being listed on Japanese exchanges today. Well, that looks pretty cool. That might be big news. We do know that exchange listing doesn't have a huge impact on cryptocurrencies. On some they do. On a lot of them they don't. Well, that is good news, I guess. But US market might take a dump. Maybe US market may be going lower. Hi Andy, joining right after work. How are you doing today? Any entries to share? Thanks. Joseph, I am in an entry now here on Ethereum. If we are lucky enough, we are going to come down to the 2,400, have some wicks here, but the bulls should be defending this level. I just entered at $2,509 on Bybit. Okay, a very small position because I was planning to enter more in my, if the price does come lower. But it is a clear entry in my opinion, and why you may be asking me, because we got this double bottom that we've been talking about here now for several weeks. At least, no, not several weeks actually. Sorry, I'm lying. About a few days back. So this 2,400 should be holding as support. It can fail eventually. I am risking some of my capital because I think $2,900 Ethereum is very likely in the next coming days, maybe a week or two maximum. It's maybe going to struggle to get all the way to this range, and not till the 11th or the 12th of August. We're not going to arrive to this area. Well, it might be fast, it might be slow, it might be very volatile. But anyway, I am doing this on Bybit, okay, guys. You got the best bonus available down in the description or in the pinned comment. Bybit up to $1,610. I'm getting a small commission eventually. That's why I am saying it. Be careful. This is not for everyone. Just if you're not experienced with trading, try with a small amount of capital. You can start off with $50 and start off with small positions of $10, $5. $20 if you're not experienced. But if you are experienced, guys, you got an insane bonus in the description, so check it out. And yeah, day trading PrimeXbt is my favorite one because you got up to 50 different assets. You got forex, you got cryptocurrency, you got the traditional stocks, oil, gold, and you get 50% added to your deposit by using my link in Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code. Absolutely insane. The full tutorials of both exchanges down below. What do you think is the possibility of reverse head and shoulder? Yes, on the daily. What do you think about the possibility of a reverse head and shoulder on the BTC daily, says Nathan. Daily chart here for BTC. Let's take a look at another chart and go to the daily. Head and shoulder. Reverse head and shoulder or inverse head and shoulder. I'm not sure if I understand what you're talking about. Some people were talking about this ridiculous head and shoulder. It couldn't happen because at least the target it was like something like minus $4,000 or something like that. I didn't pay much attention. But guys, this is a massive the adoption for Bitcoin is growing so fast. Adoption for crypto is exploding. 80%. I think it was today or yesterday I saw on the news that it was over 220 million users worldwide, okay, are using cryptocurrency. This is already about percentage wise, how much would that be? Percentage wise, it's got to be about 4-5% of the entire world population. 220 million, yeah, something like 3-4% of the entire world are using crypto now. So absolutely great news, and it's growing on average 80% every single year, meaning that next year, by this summer next year, there will be about 400 million users, okay, using cryptocurrency. And then after that, eventually 2023, we are looking for, by entering 2024, 1 billion users of cryptocurrency. The trend is absolutely insane. You should check out the S-curve of adoption. Every technology or things that we create here in the world has an S-curve adoption, like the automobile, electricity. It starts off very, very flat, because people need to start using it, getting friendly with whatever technology, such as electricity or the automobile, internet, social media. They all follow an S-curve. The first few years, just a small percentage of the people use it, and then afterwards, once a lot of people start using 10-15% worldwide, once 10-15% worldwide start using it, then you have a massive blast off in the years till 80-90% of people worldwide use it. And this is what's happening with cryptocurrency. We are seeing an adoption curve, and it's growing very, very fast, faster than the internet. And the internet adoption was really fast. From the early 90s to 2006, we went from millions to billions in about 10-15 years. And in cryptocurrency, it's what is going to happen now in just 5-6 years. Maybe almost half of the population are going to use crypto. Can you take a look at Bake, please? Seems stagnant when price reaches 2.2 these days. Right, Hiron, I'll take a look at that for sure. DGB, check any trades. Yeah, the infogram. We got this for DGB right over here. And this is the scenario that we're looking for, DGB. Double bottom scenario, okay? I think it is very likely. The only bad thing about DGB, checking out the Binance chart, is that we're having a huge amount of volume to the downside here. This is what is getting me really cautious. If we do manage to break this high of 0.054 cents on DGB, this will confirm this double bottom scenario, okay, infogram. This is an Adam and Eve double bottom. Okay, let's see if I've got this. I haven't got it here. Adam and Eve double bottom. The target for this, we know the target support to the resistance from the breakout. We should be hitting about 65 cents approximately, maybe a little bit below this range. We need to be a little bit conservative. As soon as we break this top, then this is going to confirm this leg up. You have this range for a potential trade. But we this is the bad thing about the volume. The volume, you know, look at and you don't want to see choppy candles. You want to see a pretty clear breakout. There's no clear breakout here, really. A lot of choppy candles, and even the choppy candles going down to the support has a lot of volume. This means that the bears are pushing the price down more than the bulls have broken this resistance. But if we break this high over here with a nice green candle, then this would confirm the leg up all the way to 0.065 cents. Bearish case scenario would be this, bears actually gaining control into this fake out. The bulls here didn't, they weren't showing enough strength to break this range. So this is what we got for Digibyte. Let's take a look at Solana pumping once again today. Great, we'll take a look at that. Take a look at Cake. Also, let's take a look at Cake. See what's going on here for Cake. Right, let's take a look at Cake. You said Cake 2.20. Or is that Bake? Oh, sorry, Bake. Okay, let's take a look at Bake here for Heron. Bake US dollar. There's not too much data. I haven't got too much data on this cryptocurrency, but it just seems it's just flattening out right over here. This is the daily. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly. Yeah, very choppy price action. It seems like it might be bottoming out. Okay, it's been around this range since the 23rd of June. Not the best looking chart, but we should be getting above the $2.40 at least here to start to become bullish for Bake. I'm going to go quickly through the comment section because I'm lagging so much behind. Solana once again pumping again. Let's take a quick look at Solana. Well. Yeah, I mean, we talked about the scenario here for Solana. Okay, sorry for having so many different boxes here, but it was pretty clear on Solana. It is an extreme bullish project. We do have this symmetrical triangle on Solana, and we've broken out of it, and we successfully bounced on this resistance yesterday. Yesterday, guys, we mentioned this yesterday. Okay, we talked about this yesterday. This is what I had drawn here. We did successfully bounce from the resistance, turning it into support. So I mean, there is two scenarios here for Solana, two bullish scenarios. Nothing bearish by looking at this chart. Nothing bearish. We have the symmetrical triangle target from the breakout, okay, which would be from there. That will take us to all-time highs. All right, and we also have a double bottom scenario if we do break the $37.7. we have this double bottom scenario right over there. If we get above $37.7 nicely to $40, it is going to be looking pretty good. The measured move from the double bottom would take us to the $50 range. Nothing bearish about this chart, okay? Some corrections are very, very possible, but it is likely that we'll be continuing up from here. VeChain is in the green. Let's take a look at this for golden. BTC forming descending triangle in the 1 hourly and 4 hourly chart. Let's take a look at this here for Revanth, one of my supporters, also biggest supporters, always joining, you know, commenting on my videos, also on the live stream. Descending wedge. Maybe I can't clearly see it. A descending wedge. Yeah, potentially. A kind of descending wedge. Possibly, yeah. Some fake outs here on the 1 hourly. Yeah, this could be a descending wedge ready to pop. Descending wedge is a bullish pattern, but we can still break to the downside. This is also very much possible. Long or short, I am in long position. I will be adding 2 long positions if we have a severe drop to the $2,400 range. Tight stop loss. It might get stopped out, but I do believe so that we might be getting a bounce from these levels. S&P looking pretty good for a short position here. Actually, let me just take a look at the S&P, because I also trade the German stock market and also S&P 500. And now that somebody mentioned the S&P 500, it is looking pretty good potentially for a short position. Just a quick analysis here on the S&P 500. Yeah, not looking too bad for a short. Right, let me Mario says yes sir. Hedoban and 0x also going up sharply now. 0x, I used to have a bunch of 0x, something like 10,000 0x or something like that. A small percentage of my portfolio, but I sold them all on a very small profit. What is the ticker symbol for 0x? ZRX, I think, yeah. ZRX. I bought a bunch of them when they were about 20 cents. Something like 15-20 cents. Let me go to the 4 hourly. Almost hitting all-time high, 0x. I remember buying in 2019 0x at 20 cents, somewhere around 20 cents, and sold them at a very small profit. Wow, I mean, guys, if you take a look at the market cycles, you know, how low can this go? This is not one of the best looking charts, because we've come all the way down to this range. It has been absolutely insane. Look how fast this drop is. It does very much look like a market cycle, and it's going to take a long time to recover. By looking at this chart, there are some charts that I look and I see and I say, wow, this is extremely bullish. But then I see charts like this that I'm like, oof, it's not the best looking chart. But there is a potential, yeah, almost the same scenario here also for ZRX, 0x. there is a clear double bottom range. If we successfully break the 90 cents here on ZRX, this will confirm the breakout, okay? This will confirm this breakout. And we could go to the $1.25 here for 0x. India has launched a e-rupee. Well, India has launched the digital bank currency BTC, forming descending triangle in the 1 hourly and 4 hourly chart, says Revanth. Hi Andy, hi everyone, hi Alexa, how are you doing? Andy Jose Luis says, Andy, Cardano looks like it's taking off just now. Yeah, Cardano was having a small pump. Remember guys, tomorrow supposedly Ethereum is changing to proof of stake. Okay, so maybe this run up was just getting ready for this proof of stake event, and now we're going to have a severe drop. But yeah, I don't think I think we might be getting supported nicely from the $2,400 range. ADA, taking a look at the 1 hourly, having yeah, not a super pump. It's gone from $1.30 here by the last hour to $1.36. Just a small pump, nothing too special. Do you think it's finally bottomed out? I put in a long two. Yeah, I think Ethereum and this is the scenario that we are looking for BTC. I mean, if BTC comes all the way to the $40,000 range in the next coming hours or days, this might have Ethereum coming above the $2,600, especially by looking at the Ethereum BTC chart, where we are breaking this major resistance. We have broken out from it, okay? Ethereum is looking to outperform BTC in the next coming weeks. Okay, it's not going to be a straight leg up, okay, but it should be something like this potentially. Okay, so we are going to have our strange days that Ethereum might not perform as well as BTC, but it is looking to have very good days against Bitcoin, meaning that Bitcoin, if Bitcoin does have a run up to the $40,000, this means that Ethereum might have a run up to the $2,800, just because it's going to outperform BTC. Fibonacci retracement for BTC in the daily chart is around 35k USDT, expecting a dump. Yeah, maybe, potentially. The way market went down slowly, it will go up. Yeah, exactly. I also think so. You know, if the market goes down slowly, it is looking for a bottoming out and a potential reversal. Hey mates, can you take a look at BZRX? Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at that. BZX. Let's take a look at this crypto over here. It is not the most beautiful chart. It's I mean, if you do believe BZX protocol, if you do believe in this project, now is the time to buy. I gotta be clear, because you want to buy down over here, just like this range over here was great for buying, this range over here was great for selling. So if you are a strong believer in this project, not for trading, maybe for just stacking up some BZRX, eventually this is the time you want to scoop up some BZX, and then, you know, on the next run up, potentially dump the bag. This is not looking really good, this chart, but it seems like it's found its kind of bottom. Okay, take a look at the 4 hourly. Yeah, this is kind of forming a double bottom also. yeah, this actually might be pumping in the next coming days. The bad things such as Digibyte here, that it is getting some red volume, okay? The breakout didn't have much volume there. It's not the best looking chart. If we manage to break this high over here, then this is going to confirm this double bottom breakout scenario, and we should be hitting the 30 cents approximately. This would be the bullish case scenario. Bearish case scenario would be absolutely failing from this breakout and coming back down to retest the lows. But it's not the best looking chart, I gotta say. BTC still making lower high. BTC still making lower high. Lower high here, yeah. I mean, on the short time frame, yeah, we are still making lower highs. As you can see, lower high still. A kind of descending wedge you could arguably discuss, because the price is actually getting tighter. Some wicks up and down. We're actually looking for an explosive move in the next coming hours. Fibonacci retracement for BTC in daily chart is around 35k. Yes, Ravanth, USD expecting a dump. Fibonacci retracement on the BTC in the daily chart is around 35k from 21st of the 7th. Yeah, exactly. We've been checking. We have been looking at this. The 62% levels. The golden pocket, okay, from the actual pump of the 21st of July all the way to the top. The golden pocket from this is the $34,200 area. Okay, so yeah, a nice healthy correction to $34,000 range. It would be absolutely normal. It won't be looking too bad if that happens. Right, 50-minute chart looks like head and shoulder. Let's take a look at the 50-minute chart here for Mohammed. Looks like a head and shoulder. 15-minute chart, head and shoulder. Yeah, no head and shoulder here on the 15-minute. Unless you are talking about this left shoulder, head, right over there, and now we might be creating the right shoulder. Potentially better on the 1 hourly chart. So it would make sense, you know, if we were to create a head and shoulder, it would make sense to have a pop out from here. Also because we will be forming a right shoulder potentially. We are having this descending wedge formation, which is bullish. Right, can you do analysis on ADA on the 1 hourly chart, please? I'm in a long and not sure where to take profit. Jack Sellers. Well, let's take a look at ADA. I have taken a look at ADA. Just take a quick look here at ADA. And we might have a leg up to the $1.45 area approximately for ADA. This is not guaranteed eventually. But ADA still hasn't like formed this huge double bottom scenario. We still need to have like a leg up from here. But we are getting, you know, it is so choppy. The ADA chart, I hate the ADA chart because it's so choppy. We do clearly see some type of resistance here at the $1.38 because we've got to bounce there. We've got to bounce here as resistance, resistance, resistance there. Just it barely touched as support there. And there's been resistance and resistance here. So yeah, maybe taking profits at $1.38. I'm not too sure if we are going to have a pump to the $1.45. So if you do have good profits, you know, if you're in a long, you need to have pretty clear where you're going to take some profits. If not, you shouldn't be trading. That is for sure. Jack, what pattern have you used for trading? Saludos desde Denver, Colorado. Hermano, thanks for the TA. Can you check out KSM? Let's take a look at KSM. A quick look at KSM. Right. It's not looking too good. This chart's not looking too good, actually. It's not the best looking chart. Let's go to the daily here. 1 second. Zoom out. It would be nice to have a run up here and at least come and retest this top over there. Let me get some stuff here out of the way. Yeah, at least above this range over here. It's not looking too, I mean, it's not looking the best chart. This is not a clear double bottom on KSM. KSM was performing pretty good here on this bounce, but then it just suddenly collapsed. We did see a massive recovery. This is more like a bull trap over here. You know, you fall down, you consolidate a little bit here for a few days, maybe a week. Then you have this bull trap over here thinking that you are going to get above all-time highs from this, and then you absolutely collapse. Now it seems like we are looking, you know, it kind of bottoming out at this range. So it's still early to say for KSM. No opinion here on KSM. Hey Andy, good day. Can you take a look at Bake? Also, yeah, we'll be taking a look at Bake. I think I've taken a look at Bake already. Yeah, I mean Bake. Yeah, we've taken a look at Bake. No, there's no data here. Not too much data on TradingView. Yeah, not too much data, but it's very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. On this data, it's just, we need to see, there's no clear trend. We're just going sideways in between resistance and support. We want to see a nice clear trend. This might be bottoming out and we might be going up. I do not know. I do not know. Yeah, no opinion on Bake. We haven't got too much data here on TradingView, and it's just going sideways. So there's no clear direction here for Bake. Quant, QNT, let's take a look at Quant. Because Quant has been doing very, very well. But. Yeah, Quant is getting a little bit of price exhaustion. But yeah, take a look at the 4 hourly. You know, the thing that we were talking about yesterday about Quant is that you know, you have, you know, this volume over here with this pump. You have a retracement with no volume at all. This retracement over here. You have a pump breaking the last all-time high with some decent volume, okay, but now the price action is looking a little bit choppy, okay. I'm not sure if this support is going to hold nicely here for another pump. It might. Looking at the probabilities, yeah, we might have a leg up from here because we have this amount of volume
with this huge amount of 4 hourly closures around this range, where we've already got a bounce. We've got a lot of wicks over here. The bears are getting exhausted. Check out the volume here on the 4 hourly, how while we're going down, the volume is also going extremely low. So this is waiting for a potential leg up here. The bears are getting exhausted. But taking a look at the RSI, there has been bearish divergence, but we could still have another major leg up here easily. Mark Cuban, injective protocol. Can you look at ADA, please? Yes, I've taken a look at ADA. Mark Cuban, injective protocol. Mark Cuban, I have no idea what he's doing with injective protocol. Falling wedge on the one hourly from the top, bullish. Yeah, exactly. Albert Einstein. Yeah, we're taking a look at this possible scenario. Okay, and descending wedge. There's going to be a lot of fake outs, a lot of choppy price action. Be careful. Do you believe on altcoin season soon? Says Arif. Yeah, very much so. I'm not sure. It's going to be a mini altcoin season because, yeah, the projection from this breakout, I do believe so that the Bitcoin dominance will be going to the 30-25% levels in the near future. So we will be coming down, in my opinion, to 30%, and that is going to confirm, you know, the next major alt season that will be eventually the signal of the end of the bull cycle. But yeah, eventually this is what we are expecting. We're breaking out from this major support. Still can be a fake out. We want to break out from these higher lows over there to confirm the breakout from this ascending wedge that will take us all the way to the 40% levels. And this is about 6% in Bitcoin dominance is about $30-40 billion. So $30-40 billion might be pouring into altcoins if this comes down to this range, which eventually is going to have a pretty good impact on a lot of the altcoins, especially the good projects. Hi Andy, greetings from Amsterdam, Holland. Great content. Thank you very much, Rolf, for joining in. Do you think that Ethereum is the leading indicator letting us know if BTC will pump? If BTC doesn't break and go higher, the 21 weekly EMA, then it will be a failed rally. The 21 weekly EMA, right. I'm not a very much EMA guy, but we can take a look at the 21 weekly. Let's take a look here at the 21 weekly EMA here for 1 second. But yeah, supposedly this was the EMA that was signaling, you know, that the bull market was intact in 2017. As soon as we went below the 21 EMA weekly moving average, then yeah, this signaled that it was the bear market. So we did break below the 21 weekly. And we are getting kind of rejection. We haven't had a clear breakout here on the weekly. Got a massive rejection on this weekly chart. And now we are currently well below the 21 weekly. It would be nice to get above it, actually, by the looks of things. I am not an EMA guy, so I don't really care about the EMA too much. Right. Hi Andy, loving the show as usual. Quick question, does a drop in BTC dominance usually result in a drop in the BTC price? Thanks. No, we can go down in the Bitcoin dominance and the Bitcoin price can go up. I can give you a quick example right now. Let's go on to Bitstamp. Let's go to the daily chart here on Bitstamp and zoom out on the 2017 and check out some dates over here on the massive 2017 bull run.
Right, this is the 2017 bull run, okay? And let's just check out, I might be wrong here, okay? This is just a blind, you know, look at the 12th of November, massive run up from the 12th of November all the way till the mid-December of 2017. Let's check out the Bitcoin dominance on November of 2017. Right, dominance was going up actually. From the 7th, for example, okay, taking a look at the dominance here on the Bitcoin dominance. The 8th of December, okay, all the way to the 17th of December, we had a massive drop, okay? We went from 71% all the way to 52%. So that was a 20% drop in the Bitcoin dominance, which is a huge amount. And if we take a look at BTC, okay, what date did we say? From the 8th of December of 2017. So from the 8th of December, we still had a pretty good run up, okay? We had a dip exactly on the 8th, but then from the 8th all the way to the 18th of December, we did have a run up. And taking a look at the dominance, this was the end of the run up, okay? So it did drop while the price was going up. It doesn't always mean that we are going to go down. But for example, let's take a look here at the dominance from May of 2017 all the way. Let's take a look at the month of May. It might have been a bad month for Bitcoin. Who knows? Because the dominance went from 88% to 62%. That is more than 25% drop just in the month of May. So what happened the month of May for BTC? Right, the month of May is right over here on BTC. 1st of May, right over there. The 1st of May is right over here. And the end of May is right over there. So this is what we had in May of 2017. We were actually going up. And the Bitcoin dominance was having a massive crash from 88% to 62%. This is a 26% drop on the Bitcoin dominance. And check out what Bitcoin was doing. It was going up. So yeah, it doesn't matter if the Bitcoin dominance goes down. If there's fresh money coming into the market eventually, yeah, this is going to be all right for Bitcoin. The thing is, if we do not have money coming into the cryptocurrency space, then eventually, yeah, this might have an impact to the downside on Bitcoin. But there's on-chain data showing us that there is a lot of BTC getting out from exchanges. If you take a look here, you know, this is on-chain data from the 29th of July. And yeah, we had a huge amount of BTC, 23.5k BTC, yeah, going out from exchanges in two days. So yeah, looks like exchange balances just dropped to the lowest they've been in since 2018. Two massive outflows today, one worth 23.5 thousand BTC this morning, and other batch worth 40,000 BTC about half an hour ago. So there was a major dry in the crypto exchanges. So BTC is getting pulled out from the exchanges, which is good news. And these are long-term holders. But the people that are taking Bitcoin into the exchanges are long-term holders, because the blockchain is open and you can see it. You can see who is selling, what wallets are selling, and which ones are holding for the long term. So eventually, if a wallet that's holding for long term is buying and taking them to their wallet, then eventually with that math, you're thinking they're not going to sell anytime soon. Right, let me go quickly through the comment section. Sir, please analysis on DEX, says Bikram. Let's take a look at DEX. Well, is this forming like a descending wedge or something like? Yeah, it's not the I don't know what this crypto is. I mean, it seems like it's a very low cap. There's not much data on TradingView. I have no idea what crypto this is. 500 here in CoinMarketCap, 39 million. Yeah, too volatile for technical analysis. BTC is dropping again. Yes, do not worry. Do not worry. Just a major correction in my opinion. We can come all the way down to the $34,000 range in the next coming weeks. Okay. It seems like we might be losing this support over here. It is gonna be lost, and this descending wedge might break down, guys. It is possible. Descending wedge target from this would be getting the width of the back of the descending wedge from the breakout. This could take us to the $36,300 area. This breakdown from this support. Right, Andy, can you do TA on NEO, New York, NYSE, short and long term? NEO. Let's take a look at NEO. What is this? Is it a? It's not a cryptocurrency. Is it? This is the daily chart on NEO. This is looking very bullish. This chart is looking very bullish, and I'm going to explain you why right now. Yeah, this should be having some kind of a bounce from this range and continue to the upside. I've seen this scenario many times before. Peak there, you know, we have this. It is not an inverse head and shoulder. It almost could be. It's met the target right over there. No. Yeah, this looks like it might be getting a nice bounce and at least retesting this high over here from this resistance line, from these low highs. It's not looking too bad. Hey, what do you expect from BLZ? Let me see what BLZ is. Blue Zill, 462 in market cap. On CoinGecko, BLZ. Not looking too good, this chart. Not looking too good. If you believe in this project, this is the time you want to start accumulating. Hey Andy, can you check CHZ please? Mike Camera, love your content, man. Thank you very much for the support. Let's take a look at CHZ, which is chilies, if I'm not wrong. I had a bunch of chilies that I bought at 2 cents a long time ago, and I had loads of chilies. and I sold at a very, very small profit. Changed to Chainlink and to VeChain, if I can remember. But yeah, I had a huge amount of chilies, and when I saw it at above 70 cents, I was going absolutely mad. But it is good sometimes to, you know, if you are a strong believer in some projects such as Chainlink. I had chilies, I sold chilies, I had some 0x also. And yeah, you just sell them and you stack up some more of the long-term projects such as Chainlink, VeChain. You cannot have 50 altcoins on your portfolio. That is absolutely insane. I have 8 altcoins. I think it's good to have in between 5 and 10, maybe 15 maximum. Someone that has 30 altcoins in their portfolio, it's just like, it's too much. There's not that, you know, it is very speculative. I like to have, you know, a bunch of good projects for the mid long term. UBT I think is a pretty good project, also Unibright. Right, chilies. Let's take a look at chilies. Yeah, it seems like we've found a floor here for chilies, which is the 17 cents. Okay, guys, before we continue, we are 126 watching at this point, 89 likes. Let's try and get the stream to 100 likes. Very much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've found a bottom here on chilies at 17 cents, right? We've got a bottom there, we've got a bottom here. We have created this higher low slightly. Now, what can we expect here for chilies? Yeah, we do have a massive resistance right over there, around this range. Very volatile, also very hard for technical analysis. But we are having like a huge consolidation around this area. If you ask me, this is a kind of an accumulation range. If you tell me, where do you think the price of chili is going to break? Is it going to break this support and go down, or will it eventually break this resistance and go up at some point? I think it is most likely that it will go up. It is a great project. It is getting, you know, into the sports industry, you know, tokenizing a huge amount of sports and different teams. So I think it is going to do very, very well. It's got its own blockchain. This crypto is going to do well eventually. It is also in the NFT space, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, it's currently third here on CoinGecko as an NFT. It's definitely going to do well, in my opinion. We found a floor at 70 cents. I think it is very unlikely we will be going below 70 cents here for chilies. I think that this is the consolidation phase in between 17 cents and 32 cents. Eventually we will be breaking successfully 32 cents in the next coming weeks or months, in my opinion. Okay, can we buy ETH now? Yeah, I mean, Ethereum, good. You know, guys, I am in a long position. I am willing to risk this long. I am going to wait for the price, see if it can come a little bit lower, and I will be adding to my position. Okay, I've got a long order on Bybit. Okay, a small order, small position, and I will be adding at 2,400, you know, range, a little bit lower from where we at now, because I do believe so that this double bottom might be playing out. The only thing that I don't like about this is that the breakout hasn't had too much volume. Okay, the breakout of 2,400. This is why we were super cautious here the last few days. You know, we are breaking out, guys, from this range, and I've checked many exchanges, but the volume is too low. It's too low from the breakout. This is the bad news. But it is good to risk a small position because the gains here are pretty good. We are looking for $2,900 range, maybe potentially a little bit higher. We're expecting a bounce from here, but
Yeah, the volume is just not, I'm not sure if the bulls are going to manage to defend this level. I'm willing to risk a small percent of my capital, so. Hi, should I buy BTC now? I'm never going to say what you should buy now or where you should place any trades, but or depending if you are trading or are you accumulating BTC, it is always a good time to buy BTC. Guys, BTC will be worth over $500,000 before the end of 2030, in my opinion. It might be worth $1 million by 2028, 2027. So just accumulate as much as you can, because during the next 4, 5, 6, 7 years, it is going to be worth 10 times more, maybe 20 times more. So guys, accumulate big BTC for the long run. Always have, if you're trading, just trade a small percentage of your portfolio. Better now than on a Black Friday in December. That could be more costly buy, says Drone Legend. So looking to confirm its bullish retest, fell back into range through at a decision point, says Chaff. Yeah, let's take a look at Solana. Solana is one with the symmetrical triangle, right? This is an extremely bullish blockchain project. Okay, it is better than Ethereum, they say. The Solana macro bulls. This is looking very bullish. We're just retesting the resistance here as support here on this kind of symmetrical triangle. If we break the high here, then this is going to confirm a major leg up. We have a high from the breakout, so if we break that high, then it is off to the races, guys. Yeah, we'll definitely be seeing $50, in my opinion, Solana, if we break the high breakout that we've created, currently at $37. If we break this range, then yeah, this is confirming the reversal. Fell back into range, thought at a decision point. Wilson says, hi sir, can you check Compound? What is the major pattern that are forming? Let's take a look at Compound. Very bullish decentralized finance project. Right. We did see a very big fake out here on the price of Compound. We broke out from this trend line, which is pretty bullish, so I'm going to take that out of the way. We are creating higher lows, which is fantastic. Massive fake out here because hardly any volume. If you check out the volume here, we just had a little bit of volume on this breakout. Bears gaining control. Yeah, on the logarithmic, okay, we are hitting resistance, but obviously on the normal, we want to check out the normal chart. We actually are already broken out from this high, this lower high over here to start becoming extremely bullish. For Compound, we want to get above this range over here, which is the $522. We do have a touch right over there, touch over here. It's a very difficult chart because you have this major fake out in the middle. But if we successfully break out from here, we can clearly see that the $440 is a major resistance. We've got resistance over support there. We broke below. It was major resistance here.
So yeah, we can clearly see that this $450 range is a major, 440, 450 is a major level. We did have a fake out here, so we don't want to count this, and we are getting rejected here as resistance. This cannot be an inverse head and shoulder because it's just too much volatility. This could have been a shoulder, left shoulder, the head, and this a right shoulder right over there. It can still potentially be one, okay. I think we are going to have a run up because we've already had the fake out here. We've had one fake out already, came back in, and now we're going to have the run up. Especially if we are going to see, yeah, we could come as high as $600 conservative target from this reversal pattern, okay. I think very much so that this is looking bullish, okay. Bears are absolutely losing steam by looking at this chart, and we are going to have a leg up to the $620 range on compound, especially if we do have a bearish case scenario would be absolutely losing this higher low support and coming back down to retest, you know, at least this higher low over here, which that's at $310 approximately. But this is a bullish setup, okay. This is looking very bullish. If we take a look at the BTC dominance, you know, we've been talking about this. If we successfully break below 46%, then yeah, we are going to drop 6% here to the 40% levels. This is the lower part of the wedge. We're going to have $40 billion pouring into altcoins. Compound will be one of them, and we might see, you know, $500 million. We might see 300 million. So say if a small percentage of that $40 billion from the Bitcoin dominance pours into compound, and compound has a market capitalization of 2.1 billion, so it is just enough to put 200 million or 300 million, which is a very small percentage of 40 billion, which would be the drop of the Bitcoin dominance from the pattern breakout. So yeah, if you put 2%, maybe 2% of that, which would be, you know, 200 million, 300 million, then eventually this is going to have a price impact on compound, and we're finally going to succeed with this major breakout of the $450 range and successfully making this reversal right over here up to the $600 area. So yeah, this is what we got for compound. Bear flag on the 1 hourly for BTC. For who? Bear flag on the 1 hourly for what cryptocurrency? Bear flag on the 1 hourly. Yeah, maybe not. No. This is still a drop. Okay, we haven't had a drop on BTC and created a bear flag. This is still part of the slow drop, okay? The bears don't have any strength on this drop. We are seeing some bullish divergence on the 1 hourly, which is good. Right, so was it a fake out of BTC to continue the downtrend? ECMW, yeah. It doesn't seem like a very legit breakout. This is what we got for BTC, okay? We got a descending wedge kind of pattern formation. No clear breakout just yet. This range is still holding nicely as support. This is the $38,200 range. We've seen some wicks below, but we are creating this kind of descending wedge pattern. So there's going to be a lot of volatility. If we do clearly break up from here, expect a major pump to $40,000 again. So if we pump from here to 39,300, expect we might come back up again. This is a very possible scenario if we successfully break here with some volume. Hi Andy, can you take a look at Alice? Where is the next possible drop, then pump? Let's take a look at Alice, and I'll give you my opinion on this cryptocurrency. Okay. Right, taking a look at the RSI here on the 4 hourly. Bearish divergence already playing out. Nice. We have here higher highs, lower highs here on the RSI. Now the RSI is kind of creating a descending wedge, maybe something like that, or descending channel. We can expect maybe another drop here on Alice, but this range maybe is going to hold nicely. If we lose the $12 range for Alice, not going to be looking good. If we lose $12 for Alice, it is pretty clear by looking at support and resistance that, you know, a major drop to $8.50 is very possible. We have, you know, resistance, support. We have resistance, support. So if we lose this support, we will be coming back down to the next major support, which would be $8.50, $9 range. $9 here to be conservative if you potentially want to get into a long maybe. All depending on the volume. So yeah, if you are a strong believer and we do drop to $9, yeah, $9 might be a good major support range to hold here to continue to the upside. But this maybe will hold nicely, the $12 area. We are just getting bounces here from the support. This might hold and we'll come and retest here this high, which is at $16, $17. When the falling wedge, says Mike Camera. Yes, very much correct. Drone Legend, MKT's getting boring again. Markets are getting boring again. Yes, money in clear holidays. Yeah, exactly. September is a very exciting, guys. I mean, I can't wait for August to go through, because September is exciting. It is always exciting, guys. In the markets, the June is the sell-off sign, guys. Markets usually sell off in May, and this is what happened for BTC. We had a May sell-off. You know, you don't want to get into the markets in May, because May is the month that people are getting ready for their holidays. And where do a lot of people have their money? In stocks invested, and they want to have a really good summer holiday. So in May, they take money out and the markets dump. So I did take 20% of my money before the severe drop in the end of April at $54,000 BTC. I did take some profits eventually, because I do know that May is not the best month and April is getting ready. You know, May, a lot of people selling because they want the money for the summer holidays. And then in September, people start investing again. That's why September sometimes is a bullish month for a lot of for stocks and for crypto as well. Hi, can you check AXS? Is there a possibility getting pump again? Let's take a look at AXS here for the community. Right, if we do drop to 2,450 for Ethereum, I will be adding to my position. This is going to be me. This doesn't have to be you. And guys, I am doing this on Bybit. Okay, remember, Bybit is my favorite swing trading platform. You have the best bonus available. You get $1,610 worth of bonus for Bybit. Okay. And PrimeXbt has got the best, okay, bonus available. You get 50% added to your deposit by using my link in the description, and Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code. There are 50 different assets here you can trade with. I also have a full tutorial of PrimeXbt in the description. Rune, right? I get someone here spamming on Rune. Yes, okay, Michael Duro. Hey, Andy Candy, Rune, let's take a look at Rune. Okay, I will take a look at Rune. I'm lagging through the comment section, sorry. Okay, Michael Duro, I'll be taking a look at Rune here for you. First AXS. Very similar AXS on Alice, my neighbor Alice. This is looking very much so that it might have a pump, okay? This is looking very much so it might have a leg up, okay? Yeah. The bearish divergence have already played out. We're getting almost to oversold territory on the 4 hourly. And I've seen this many times where it does look like that we are creating a descending triangle, but we've eventually not. We are creating higher lows here. Yeah, this could have a pop to the upside. The bearish divergence have already played out. And yeah, this is maybe looking for a good reversal. AXS could have a bounce from here. We can clearly see this major support. We'll be holding nicely. Let me take a look at Rune here for my man Michael Duro. There was a cryptocurrency that did this scenario and then popped to the upside. I can't remember which one it was, but we were taking a look at it yesterday. Very hard to say here for Rune. Let me zoom out here on the 4 hourly. It's not looking too bad, not looking too bad. We are getting above major resistance, but we've had a fake out attempt. We have one there, the resistance point. We have support there. We have support here. Support there. Resistance here, resistance there. We did have a sneaky fake out right over there. Is this going to be another sneaky fake out? We are seeing some red candles on the 4 hourly. Not a clear breakout. If we successfully break out from this range, which is the $7 area approximately, we want to come all the way up to $8.50. If we come down here, this will be heavy support. This range will be heavy support, but until then, this is still pretty fakey outy because the price action has been very choppy, just like here. We do not want to see choppy candles with a low volume breaking out major resistance. We want to see a nice candle breaking out. Not this choppy price action with red candles. You know, this is a signal that the bears don't want you to break this major resistance. Currently at the $6.80 approximately. As soon as we go to $8.50, we could get into a retracement here because this is going to be looking very bullish. But it's still a little bit fakey outy here for Rune Michael. We have a fake out there, and this can be a fake out. We want to see a nice 2 candles here break out, and then on the retracement you can get into a potentially a long position. But overall, this chart is looking okay. It does look okay because it looks like we're finding a kind of a bottom here. I don't think this will do this. I mean, all depending on BTC and Ethereum. But by the looks of things, it looks like that the bears are losing steam right over here. TA on 1 says, Juicy Gamer, can you take a look at the Checkcoin on CoinGecko and tell us what you think of this departure? Chi coin. Is that Chia coin? Chia coin. I know there's one that you can mine with hard drives. Checkcoin. Is it this one? Chi coin. No, Checkcoin. Come on. Is this Che Guevara? No way. It's a meme coin. It's up 74%. Right. Checkcoin is a reflection token inspired by the legend of Ernest Che Guevara. The idea behind the project is to create a token to give back to the people, in this case to the holders. Checkcoin offers an innovative protocol in its contract. Reward paid in BNB. The Binance Smart Chain cryptocurrency. I'm not bullish on Binance Smart Chain cryptocurrencies. Only in some gaming ones, because yes, I mean NFT gaming ones, they are pretty bullish. I don't know. This might have a hype. I don't know. Eventually, there's not going to be much of data on on TradingView. I'm not even going to look at it because it looks pretty new. I don't know. Yeah, you can check out the website here, but I'm not going to go through the website. I'm going to take a look at different cryptocurrencies to do TA for the community. TA on one says Juicy Gamer. Let's take a look at one, Harmony. Well. Right, this resistance support got absolutely extremely violated, so we can get it out of the way. But we do have a clear support right over here, which is the 5 cents. Just above the 5 cents is a clear support for Harmony. Not the best looking chart. Not the best looking chart. We want to get above this lower high over here. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure what market capitalization Harmony has. Maybe $1 billion or so. Is it a 94? Yeah, maybe just below 1 billion. It's not the best chart to do technical analysis. It's been so choppy. No clear direction. We want to try and get above this major resistance, which is the 9 cents range. To potentially confirm a double bottom scenario in the immediate short term. It's not looking too bad. We've retested here. Let's see if we can manage to break the 9 cents level nicely. Then we will be starting to create an uptrend and looking for some opportunities. But we could easily get rejected from this range. Not extremely bullish just yet. We want to confirm this double bottom scenario here. Please check Cardano, says Lex. Yeah, I've taken a look at Cardano. Cardano needs to get above the $1.50 level. I put the like, bro. Thank you very much. Jill Taff is the coin at 50 million market cap. It's this one. TAF is the coin. Let's take a look at TAF. What is TAF? It's nothing. Volatility is high. Yes, sir. Wealthy coin. Jill Taff says, no, we told me about chair. Long-term BTC, right. Hey, Andy Candy, Rune. Yeah, I've taken a look at Rune. Right. I've taken a look at Rune already. Right. Michael Duro. Right, I've taken a look already at Rune. So yeah, let's no more spamming. I've seen you. We've taken a look at Rune. Let me go and I'm trying to look through the comment sections for some cryptos that you guys want me to analyze, and there's too much spamming going around. This week candle will end in red. Yeah, maybe Revanth, maybe so. Maybe so. Any chance to take a look at Chicoin? Yeah, I've taken a look at Chicoin. We're getting a few followers from Chicoin. Dot please, says Revoik. Let's take a look at Dot here for Revoik. Is Dot having a major retracement now? This was the chart. This was the chart that we were looking for. Look at this. We saw some. We have a lot of cryptocurrencies having this consolidation, round bottom, and still at this major resistance. Polkadot successfully broke out from the range, hitting this next major resistance right over there, which is at just below the $20. If you ask me, I think we should be getting a nice support at $17. $17 should be holding nicely as support, and we'll be coming back up to retest just below the $20 range. This is my take on Polkadot. If we lose support right over here, Yeah, retest to the $14.50, which is the next major support that we have been getting some bounces, as you can see here on the chart. So if we break this range, $17, $14.50 is very much likely. But if you ask me, the most likely scenario, we've got this green candle with this breakout. There is some red volume here, not too much, but it is very, if we have a couple of candles here, the most likely scenario would be getting a pump to the upside back to $20, in my opinion. So we have 60% chance of this getting a bounce from here, and a 40% chance on this getting a breakout from this range, only because volume is higher on the breakout, volume is lower on the retracement. So the bulls might be gaining this small battle in the short term. We can also, yeah, exactly, we also see that it is bouncing here on the support range. Right, I don't know, but that would be cool. Thoughts on TLM, please, says Abhishek. Yeah, let's take a look at TLM. TLM. This is the alien world. I mean, I'm pretty bullish on this project, for example. AXS. What else? Alice My Neighbor. They're all forming a very similar pattern. All these NFT gaming projects are forming a very similar price action. It is absolutely insane. Look, if we take a look at Alice My Neighbor against US dollar on the 4-hourly. Right, we've got this one, The price action is very, very similar. Also, AXS has forming like this pattern also. TLM, Alien Network. It is looking okay still. It is looking pretty good. We are getting supported from this range. If we lose support, it won't be looking the best. Clear support, clear resistance here. This is exactly the 25 cents. So the 25 cents should be holding nice here for TLM. Now the question is, we are creating like a descending triangle, which is bearish. We are seeing some nice volume coming in. It's looking like green volume, red volume. Well, yeah. Take a look at the 5-minute. There is some green volumes here on the 5-minute chart. It seems like they want to push the price up. Yeah, there is some volume coming in here on TLM. But this is the 4-hourly chart. We might have a potential fake out here and create like a descending wedge, symmetrical triangle, descending triangle. If we have a successful pop out here, nice 4-hourly close above this range, then it is very, very likely that this might be coming all the way back up here to retest the 37 cents. If we break support, 25 cents, not going to be looking good in the short term. We do not know how low this can go. If this is a descending triangle, the impulsive move from a breakout from the 25 cents can take us back down to 15 cents here for TLM. There's a bearish pattern, descending triangle. The impulsive move would take us down to 25 cents. If we break resistance, this would take us back up to the 37 cents retest of the high here. Okay. So this is what I got for you guys for TLM. Right, let me go here quickly through the comment section, guys. Can we take a look at Chainlink? Yeah, I've taken a look at Chainlink. There's no data. I'm not going to go through the project. I don't do project reviews usually on the stream. I might take a look at one or two, but mainly technical analysis, taking a look at the charts for the community. Sorry about that, but technical analysis. And there's no data on Chainlink. It's a new one. Yes, exactly. What are the odds of BTC holds $38,000? Very good question. Very good question. I think we do have a high chance of holding $38,000 range, just because it's a descending wedge which is bullish here on the 1 hourly. But yeah, very hard to say. We could easily break it, $38,000, all depending on the market sentiment. We are looking also to have a decent retracement. Remember, if I go to the 4 hourly chart, you know, we've been pumping like crazy in 2 weeks. We've gone from $30,000 to over $40,000 in about 10 days. So yeah, expect some kind of retracement, cool off. It is fine if we go to $34,000. It is absolutely fine. My eyes are on Ethereum right now, because I believe so that Ethereum should be holding 2,400 to 2,380 range. I will be adding to my buy position here because we've got a double bottom scenario. The only thing here that is very, very risky is that the volume is low from the breakout. But I am trading this on Bybit. I mean, small amount. If we come lower, I'll be adding a little bit to my position. You know, if you use Bybit, my link in the description, you're getting the best bonus available. Okay, guys, you're getting up to $1,610 by using my link in the description. You can, you know, all depending on what you're going to deposit. For experienced trader, guys, be careful. I've taken a look at Rune already, Michael Duro. Let's take a look at Rune again, shall we? And Injective. Michael Duro, I've taken a look at Rune already. Rune US dollar. Let's take a look at it. This is the scenario for Rune. We want to have a clear breakout. This is looking very fakey outy. We have this resistance, okay, at $6.80, right over there, $6.80. We had a clear fake out there, a lot of choppy candles and no volume at all. This could also be a fake out. We do not see a nice green candle with volume. We are actually seeing volume here to the downside. If we come up from here, then this is going to confirm the breakout. And yeah, this is a potential scalp here for Rune. If we do have a leg up and then a leg down, this should be holding nicely as support, the $6.80. Any mods around? I don't think there are any mods around here. Thank you so much, says Abhishek. You're very welcome. BNB, please. Thanks. Let's take a look at BNB because it's a long time since I haven't checked out BNB. But there are not any mods here. I should be getting some mods. So, yeah, a lot of people shouldn't be spamming. I'll be taking a look at VeChain for Joseph. Let's take a look at VeChain. It's very hard to read through the comment section when there's a lot of spamming going on. Right. Yeah, VeChain has this scenario right over here. It's not exactly a double bottom scenario because the second bottom is slightly lower than the first bottom here. But the 0.095 cents here for VeChain is a major level to break out. This is when we want to come extremely bullish on VeChain. Now zooming in here on the 4 hourly, we have a touch up there, 0.095, touch right there as resistance, another one as resistance here. As soon as we break out from this range, it is going to be looking very, very bullish on VeChain. You know, depending on what kind of leg up we have here, we can start getting into some kind of retracement. this 0.095 cent will be defended very, very well. Koti for Rajesh. Yeah, let's take a look at Koti. Or ETH, XRP, Solana, whatever. Okay, I'll be taking a look at them also. Let's take a look at, I've taken a look at Solana, Joseph. Solana was looking pretty bullish. We need to break $37. Taking a look at Solana quickly here because we've broken out like from kind of a symmetrical triangle. We've been talking about this, and yeah, Solana is looking great, guys. Expect fireworks for Solana. We have a double bottom range over here, also where I have this purple box over there. If we break $37 nicely, this double bottom scenario can be playing out, and we can have a severe leg up to $50 for Solana. We are creating higher lows here. The lower lows here have been broken to the upside. The lower highs, sorry. We've retested it as support. Looking pretty good. TLM, I've taken a look at TLM already. I'll be taking a look at Koti here for Rajesh. Right. What have we got here for Koti? Right, let me go. I'm just reading the comments, guys. Okay, Koti. Koti is a payment system, I think, platform, if I'm not wrong. Let's zoom in here on the... We are suddenly seeing a huge amount of volume here on the Binance exchange. This is looking very nice, actually. It is pretty nice to see a huge amount of volume here when you're having this kind of price action, okay? This might be having a bottoming out scenario before skyrocketing. Took out the logarithmic chart here quickly for Koti. Let's go to the daily, zoom out a little bit. This is going to be the last crypto I check, guys. Yeah, we've got an insane bounce here on Koti. The ultimate bottom, the 9 cent level. 9 cent level, we have this peak over here. We did have some type of resistance there. We just hit this range, so this might be the ultimate bottom. You know, these type of retracement are absolutely natural, guys. Look at this retracement, we started pumping. Look at this huge retracement, started pumping. We've had a huge retracement already. We might be start pumping now very soon in the next coming months. It is not looking too bad, actually, this. It would be nice to clearly get above the 15 cent level. It would be nice to get above 15 cents. So if we get above 15 cents, it will be looking extremely bullish. For Koti. I wouldn't say it's like an inverse head and shoulder. It's not going to be the best looking one. But it is, yeah, we need a little bit more price action. You know, if we break 16 cents, we'll go from there. If we get some nice higher lows from here, trend reversal, potential opportunity. It's still too early because we are creating lower lows here on the macro. Anyway, Koti, we'll be checking out Koti here in the next coming weeks. XRP flatline at 70 cents. No, invest it on BTC. Leave the dogs to rest. Yeah, exactly. Right, Pia says, why SNX sucks so bad? You are awesome person, replying everyone, positive vibes, way to go, brother. Thank you very much, Abhishek. Thank you, I do try. Is that a Brummy accent? Yeah, maybe. Hey Andy, can you also take a look at STX BTC chart, please? All right, let's take a look at the STX chart, and then I'll be taking a look at SXN, and then I'll be leaving the stream, guys. STX BTC chart. Is this stacks? Okay, let's take a look at this crypto. Nothing to say about this. It's just a lot of sideways action. It might outperform BTC in the next coming weeks, just because the Bitcoin dominance is going to go potentially go to the 40%, from 46% to 40%. Not much to say about this chart. This will potentially be outperforming BTC. This is the 4-hourly chart. Have we created a kind of symmetrical triangle breakout? Yeah, very much so. Looks like it. Yeah, the stacks chart might be outperforming Bitcoin. We're just having a retracement, measured move from the breakout. We'll be hitting this range here. So yeah, this is looking bullish. This is a bullish setup. Symmetrical triangle breaking out resistance now. Yeah, let's take a look at SNX. I have 3% or so of SNX in my portfolio, but I bought at about $2.50 or so. It was insane when it was above about $18. Yeah, it reached $27. Depends on when you've invested on SNX. Don't worry, we are still in an uptrend. This is the 4-hourly chart for SNX. Don't worry just yet. We have a major resistance, okay, which is at the $13.50. It's been a major support range. As soon as we clearly went below it, it has been a major resistance right over there, as you can see on the chart. So don't worry, I hold SNX. I am a strong believer in this cryptocurrency, decentralized derivatives market. This is absolutely huge. It is a huge project. It is worth having a small percentage of your portfolio on SNX. It is in an uptrend, okay, since the 26th of June. It might be creating an ascending triangle, which is bullish. Let's just wait, okay? Let's just wait. We could still come as low as $8 here on SNX, and we'll still be getting supported. Let's just wait. If we break this range, then yes, it's not going to be looking too good, but I think we should be getting holded. Let's wait for a little bit more price action to see if we can finally form this ascending triangle on SNX. Guys, thank you very much. Remember, on the exchanges, you got Bybit, PrimeXbt. The best bonus available is down below or in the pinned comment, okay? Thank you very much. I'll be doing update tomorrow and live stream. I didn't do an update today. I'll be doing update and live stream Wednesday and Thursday, okay? So update in the morning by Bitcoin and Ethereum to see where we can find some different levels, some potential patterns or, you know, price movements. And also remember the Bitcoin Center's website. We have all sorts here, the latest technical analysis and news. Heavy outflow of Bitcoin from centralized exchanges noted. What does it mean? You can go and read this article right over here on the Bitcoin Census website. The latest TA technical analysis, so you can check out the levels. You have the link in the description. Totally free information, guys. Thank you for joining into the stream. Another live stream tomorrow, guys, around about this time. So do not worry. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Thank you very much. And I'll see you